Another thing of the wet food, we've had salespeople put it on crackers and eat it at trade shows. It is made in a human grade, that the wet food we don't.
I believe you.
Yeah, right. So
I just don't want you to keep saying that because these guys behind the camera are going to make me do it.
Farmers, brewers, hunters, packers, badgers, cheeseheads, neighbors. No matter what name we go by, we are bound together by our roots. These are the people, the stories, and the patriotism from inside Wisconsin. Welcome to Deeper Roots with Blain's Farm and Fleet.
Another episode of Deeper Roots with our friends at Blain's Farm and Fleet. We are at Stella and Chewy's Pets, Dogs Galore with Marie Moody, the founder of Stella and Chewy's. Marie, thanks for doing this and visiting with us.
my pleasure.
What is Stella and Chewy's?
Stella and Chewy's is a pet food company that is based on a raw diet. I founded Stella and Chewy's about 21 years ago. We are known for freeze-dried pet food.
When you say 21 years ago, it started here in Wisconsin, yes? Because you're from Wisconsin.
I'm from Wisconsin, but it didn't start here in Wisconsin.
We'd like to take credit. Can we take credit?
I opened my first plant here in Wisconsin.
Thank you, that's perfect.
Yes, absolutely. Wisconsin, I could not have built this company the way it is now anyway. Milwaukee, I mean, as you probably know, Wisconsin's a big meat packing state, hence the Packers. A lot of people don't know that about the Green Bay Packers.
Company, yeah. And you're from here originally?
Born and raised here, went to college at UW-Madison, moved to New York, ended up coming back for 5 years when I opened the first manufacturing plant, moved back to New York for like the last, I guess, 15 years, and moved back here now.
Take us back to the beginning. How did it start?
It started in New York City. I had an idea. I had a sick dog. Chewy and Stella were actually my dogs. Chewy was sick, so I had a vet that was a little bit ahead of his time, and he suggested I look into a raw diet for him, which I did. I ended up preparing it myself in my kitchen. There was nowhere else to buy that kind of a diet. It started out really as a frozen diet. I thought there was a need for this type of diet in the marketplace. And so I found a co-packer, and that's when the Wisconsin part comes in. And I used to have huge freezers all in my living room and big boxes of freeze-dried. And I used to do my first deliveries in taxis throughout New York City until I got a delivery vehicle.
What was it about your passion for dogs that led you to found Stella and Chewy's?
I've always loved dogs and animals in general ever since I was a little girl. I was in the fashion industry in New York City, and I really sort of failed my way to entrepreneurship because I was fired from a whole bunch of jobs in the fashion industry because I really just didn't care. So I decided I would try this. It started out where I had like freezers full of dog food. I would get these deliveries. The trucks would come in at like 3 a.m. And this is the beauty about starting something when you don't have children and you're not married. And you know, my feeling was the worst thing really that could happen would be that nobody wants this and I have enough dog food for the rest of my life. In fact, when I went to the first store in New York City to try to sell it, I remember the guy, and he said, "Nobody's gonna buy this." And I was like, "Well, I don't know about that. You don't want it, I'll just go and I'll see if George down the street wants it." And that's what ended up happening. And at first I gave customers a couple of cases just to try it out. Eventually then I started getting orders. And
why raw?
Raw is the most bioavailable for dogs. We domesticated them maybe a couple thousand years ago. Their systems haven't changed that much. They're really related to wolves and foxes. This is based on an ancestral diet.
That's why I believe in meat so much. Ancestral way of living.
All right, you look good.
I believe in McFlurries from McDonald's like I had with my kids last night.
I don't know if that's true. People in general say that with a raw diet, you know, the skin improves. It's like very good if you have like skin issues, if the dog has allergies. The coat gets better, the breath gets better, the energy level gets better because it's the kind of food they're meant to eat.
Can a human eat this?
We did consumer research at one point. We found there was a subset of people, and I have not met these people. They were eating the carnivore crunch.
We don't have that here. Please tell me we don't have that here.
So we had a subset of bodybuilders that were using the carnivore crunch as, you know, because it's just pure protein. You know what, another thing with the wet food, we've had salespeople put it on crackers and eat it at trade shows. It is made in a human grade, that the wet food we don't.
I believe you.
Yeah, right, so.
I just don't want you to keep saying that because these guys behind the camera are gonna make me do it.
Okay, well how about this? This is a wild weenie. This is a very popular treat.
For dogs?
Yeah, for dogs. This is for dogs. Do you want to try one?
I don't know.
You should. I think you
have
could.
an open-
Here's an open one, actually. And I didn't even plan this. It seems like I did, but I didn't.
Can I have the bag for a second? I want to look at the nutrition facts. There are no nutrition facts because it's not human
there
food.
are nutrition facts. There
Oh my
are. There's
God.
a guaranteed analysis. You're 40% protein, 31% fat, 5% fiber, 5% moisture, and some sort of, I can't even say the word, it's a, what do you call it? A probiotic.
I'm not going to like any of it. I'm not a dog. All right, I'm going to try this.
He's an office dog that gets a lot of attention, as you
Max,
can
I've
imagine.
got to be honest, your breath isn't. It's.
Not true. Not true, right, Max? Come here, Max. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
you
it's
are
in there.
eating it.
It's in.
Okay,
I don't know if it's
okay.
gonna
You
stay
like
in.
it? You like it? Think your hair's growing?
Is it? Oh, look at this. Oh, God. This is dog food. What I won't do for this show. Oh, it's in my teeth. Yeah, throw me that bottle of water, would you? It's in my teeth. Why is it in my teeth?
No, it's not.
It was for a second.
You want to try something else?
Nope, I'm good. That is the first thing I've had to eat all day.
You can take the bag
Listen,
with you.
I love your. I will for my dog.
Okay, right.
All right. A lot of people have dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Why Stella and Chewy's? What is the difference in regards to what you do, and why is it so important?
We manufacture all of our own food in our own kitchens, and a lot of pet food companies don't do that. A lot of the pet food, especially kibble, is made in the same plants throughout the US. We bake our kibble. We bake it in our own plant, in our own bakery. The freeze-dried, we freeze-dry here. We also make here and freeze. Because of that, we're able to really control the quality of the ingredients.
What do we see differently in your plant than we would in a different one, I guess?
As clean as a human food plant. And the FDA will make like surprise visits. That's what they do. They've been super impressed with the level of cleanliness that's in our plant. We really do treat it like we're making human grade food.
All right, time for a tour. We are at the Stella and Chewy production facility here in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. This is Carrie Furlong. Carrie is the head of QA here, but also going to be a tour guide today. And I just learned that Carrie went to high school with my mom.
Small world.
Small world. You clearly graduated about 4 years ago, just like my mom did.
Oh, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Let's go on a tour.
Carrie, we are in the dry food section of the
Yep, we're in
plant.
the freeze dryer section of the facility. That's where all the products, such as the wild weenies that you tried, go through the last part of the
You
process
had to bring that up again?
to remove the moisture from the product.
There was zero moisture in that
Yes,
product.
there is.
These are huge.
So they fit 3 racks of product in there for almost an entire day to remove the moisture. So this is product coming out of the freeze dryer. You can notice that it holds its shape. Looks like it doesn't have any moisture in it. And then we hand sort everything to make sure what goes in the bag is premium quality.
Do you know how many pounds of dog food / treats that you make here in a day?
My best estimate, 250,000.
250,000
Go
pounds.
past through the facility in a day.
250,000 pounds. Part of the factory.
We are in the packaging room, so the final step in the process before it goes to our customers. So it runs through the packaging line, metal detection, weighing, gets boxed, and then it's sent out to distribution. We have about 300 plus products that we can run in this room.
I tried one, and
That's enough.
I'm done trying your product. But I will promise you that our dog will try some of these.
It's good. You'll love it. You'll always be buying the red bag now.
Yep. I have a coffee mug in my hand that talks about your values. These do not appear to be human values. Can I read them?
Yes, please. I love these values.
Be good, run with the pack, bark up, bark often, mark new territory. I want to come back to that one. All breeds welcome, keep your eyes on the ball. What's your favorite one?
Keep your eye on the ball. I love that one. And so we have this thing here too where we recognize people doing one of the values and then mark new territory.
I mean, there's an innuendo there from a dog perspective that I think is super cute, but I imagine it means let's grow, right?
Yes, of course. Be good. Yes, be good. That one's obvious. Run with the pack, right? Loyalty. Bark up, bark often. Some people do that better than other people. And all breeds welcome.
What's the future like for Stella and Chewy's?
My hope is that we continue to grow and that we're able to give back to the community and more dogs get to experience Stella and Chewy's, which is why we expanded the line to not just include raw food, but also kibble and treats and canned food and wet food.
It may not have started in Wisconsin, but it's certainly Wisconsin homegrown.
Yes, it is. We
And it
make
is.
everything here in Wisconsin. We're all about Wisconsin here.
We're grateful that you have roots here, Deep Roots. We're grateful that you employ so many fellow Wisconsinites, and we're grateful that the dogs of Wisconsin are eating, I guess, away what they were meant to eat.
I'm grateful for Wisconsin myself because Wisconsin has been very, very good to me.
Thank you for letting us come and share your story, and for the tour, and for the sample.
You're welcome, Trevor. Come anytime.
And I will.
We have plenty of food.
Do I need a hairnet?
Yeah.
Even though I don't have any hair. Definitely protecting the Jordans, I can tell you that much. Beard net. It gives me the impression that it's going to be messy. Is it messy?
No.
You know, it's not wet. Those weenie treats.
You didn't gag.
Oh, I gagged.
think,
You just didn't see it. It was
I don't
behind
know.
the
You look
curtain.
like you enjoyed it.
First time I've ever eaten dog food.
It can be your first and last time.
It is my last. Our thanks to Marie and Carrie and the entire team here at Stella and Chewy's in Oak Creek. We're grateful for what they do for the state of Wisconsin, the deep-rooted story of how this began, and also what they do for our pets. You're gonna trust me on this one. It is great pet food. If you wanna learn more about Stella and Chewy's, head to their website, stellaandchewy's.com. Of course, you can find it at Farm and Fleet. They're a home partner here in Wisconsin with our friends at Blain's Farm and Fleet. And as always, make sure to head to the website if you want us to feature your story, farmandfleet.com/deeperroots.
Talk to you later. Bye.